Hello everybody and welcome back to Boomerangs by Vic. Not doing a boomerang video today, but I am going to do another product review. So for Christmas, we bought our daughters the Quest 2. Very awesome, very cool. They love it. They love just about everything about it except for a couple things. The strap and the battery life that they have for playtime. So the issue with the strap on the Oculus 2 Quest is the adjustment. The adjustment is horrible and it always feels like it wants to fall off your head. So my daughter's biggest complaint was once it's on, it's okay, but you need to tighten it so much that it actually is starting to hurt their forehead and their face from having it on so tight, because it just feels like it wants to slide off your head, and that's basically because of the design of this. It's also very difficult to try to tighten these straps. Like when you're switching to the next person, they haven't made it very easy to actually use these straps either. So I'm guessing this is probably one of the cheaper, lines of this head strap. And the other complaint with the Quest 2 is the battery life. The battery lasts, I think, when they're just playing regular games, about 2 hours, which isn't bad. You should probably take a break by that time anyway. But there are certain times somebody else wants to play when that last player's done, and then they can't. They have to sit and wait for that battery to charge. I think it takes 45 minutes to an hour to fully charge the battery that's already built into this headset. Now, if you're watching movies, the battery will last around 3 hours. So with that being said, I went online and I looked for a good product that they could get that was a better strap and that gives them longer battery life. And what this comes with is 2 batteries. As you can see on the box, I'll try not to get the glare. Comes with a charging base. Comes with 2 of these batteries, and these batteries, as you can see, they attach to the back of the head strap right here. And to put these on, from what I saw in the review videos, you don't even have to take off the headset. You can pull one off with your hand and it magnetically sticks to the other end there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up, we'll take a look inside, and we'll see how difficult it is to attach this strap and headset to the Oculus. Okay, so let's take a look at what's inside. First thing we get is, actually everything is neatly packed inside. Nothing's moving around, so it doesn't feel like it's going to, anything got banged around. These look like pads. Some extra padding, I'm guessing. Might not need to use it, but we'll see. And take this box out here. This feels like it will probably be the batteries. And yep, the batteries are in there. Batteries are fairly heavy. I'd say that's probably about maybe 2 pounds, maybe a pound. Of course, you don't want that extra weight on your head, but the way they have it centered on the back of your head, I'm guessing it's going to help counterweight. Like you have the weight of the mask on the front, it's nice to have a little bit of weight in the back to keep it centered. So yeah, there are the 2 batteries. And like I said, it has magnets. These would be your magnets here. And it'll probably make like a click sound, I'm guessing, once you attach it. So we have those 2 batteries. We have the charging cord. I'll show you the end. Not that that matters. It's going to come with it when you get it, right? And it looks like a second cord. So one of these cords will be to go to the charger itself. Actually, no, there's just 2 cords. One's short, one's long. So they're basically giving you 2 cords. All right, so this would be the charging plate. Pretty nifty. Let's take a look here. And those are magnetic as well. I'm actually holding this sideways. You can see they're hanging on pretty good. So those are, I'm guessing those are neo magnets. And the other one's right here. So yeah, they just click on. That's pretty basic. I like that. And that base is going to have a place to plug it in right here. So that's where your cord is going to go. And then you're going to plug that into a USB charger. They also give you... Okay, so here's what that little sticky pad was actually for. It had plastic on both sides. I peeled both sides off. One side you put on the bottom of the base. And if you listen, you can hear it's very sticky, but it's not meant to actually stick to anything. It's just meant to have a grip, so you can remove it from wherever you place it. But I put the pad on, and if I flip it over and set it down, right now, you can see it's not going to move. I can barely lift it right now, but if you pull real slowly, it'll come up and off. So that's basically a gripper pad, so that doesn't slide around when you're trying to take your batteries off and on. Because like I said, these are neo-magnets, so when you grab this and pull on it, it's got some grab to it, and you can hear it click. You know what I mean? If I let go, it pulls itself right to it. So if that pad wasn't there, you'd probably pick up the whole base. So very nice feature. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, now this is very lightweight. Compared to the batteries I just grabbed onto, this is actually very lightweight. That's going to be a nice feature as well. Very soft. Wow, that is very, very soft. Softer than I would probably have imagined. This pad here is very soft as well. Got some very squishy. It's kind of odd. It's nothing like the Oculus, so that's different. Here's your dial on the back. Tell me that doesn't make it any easier than that to loosen and tighten your mask. And you can probably see how far it goes. You can see with just a little bit of a turn. Watch right in this area here. That's loosen. See how far it goes? That's quite a bit. And then to tighten it, actually ratchets. And there, that's as far as I can go. So let's see what the instructions are telling us about attaching this to the mask. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is remove the strap from your Oculus, which is pretty simple to do. Let's start here with this middle strap. You're going to pretty much zip that up, okay? And then grab this piece here and just pull it through. Okay, you're going to pull it all the way through. Might be a little dry because it has to slide through that area, but if you wiggle it enough. Oh, no, actually that unclicked, so that makes it a little easier too. I don't know if yours is going to do that, but my piece popped out a little. I think it actually is made to click in and out. Oh, it is. This is made to come right off. So yeah, this black piece, I just accidentally removed it. It just clicks on and off, so go ahead and remove that. It'll make it a lot easier, probably for this entire process. Pull that all the way out. Now that's detached. And what you're going to do is take this strap from the inside here. Okay. You can see there's, hold on, it's a little bit hard to do here in the camera. You've got the main one, and then you've got this little piece of plastic behind it. This one here you're going to take and you're going to bend that back. Okay, and you can see it just pops off. All right. Show a better angle. That's it. Okay, and then it's off. Now, let's get the new one, new headset out here. Okay, so now it's time to attach the headset to the Oculus. So this is pretty basic right here. You can see how I'm holding everything. This is the top side of the Oculus. This is the front of your headset. And you can see these tabs right here. There's one on each side. You're going to slide this over this right here. Okay, so it's very basic. Just like that. And you're going to want to try to do both sides at the same time so they go on equally. All right, give you a better angle. I'm going to slide that in. Slide this side in. And you're going to want to slide these in until they bottom out, okay? Right there. You can see they'll bottom out right at the bottom edge of the piece. So this other side I've got to do a little bit more. Oh, I'm almost there. There we go. All right, so both sides are on, and you remember you want these on all the way because you don't want this falling off. And don't worry, this is not how you're going to adjust back and forth. You're only going to be doing that with your crank on the back side of the headset. All right, so let's get this back up where it's supposed to go. And that is basically it. I'm going to have to get that strap in now though. All right, so no, that wasn't basically it. You still have to hook you still have to hook this strap up into the top of the goggles. So where you took that first strap out, you're going to feed this little black strap back through the slit that you see down here. All right, so let me open that back up. I tell you, all this stuff is in such little tiny nooks, it makes it kind of hard to film, but you'll get the general idea because you knew where you took the strap out. So you're gonna just basically feed that back in. I'm having a hard time. I got it to go through. And you're gonna wanna go, I think it said 2 to 3 centimeters. You wanna leave a gap. So I'd say right about there. All right, that's about it. Okay, so the strap is in. As you can see, you're gonna see some of it right in through there. And that is basically it, everybody. So we're gonna give this a try. Have my daughters try it out. And I can let you know. We'll get some more video of them wearing it. So yeah, this is pretty basic. You take the battery off the charger, and you just stick it on the back. And this came, I'm guessing, with some charge in it. Thank you. That'll make it a little handy. You have lights on here telling you how much charge it has. This has got a little place where you can plug that in and charge it in if you don't want to use the stand, or if the stand fails or whatnot. I'd say all in all, the weight of this is about probably 4 pounds, maybe 4 pounds. I don't use this much myself. My daughters do, so they're going to be giving this the review. But I can say overall that this is very good, solid plastic. I'm guessing it's going to last quite a while. And again, the convenience of these batteries, really, you know, you're going to play for a couple hours, and when the battery beeps, you take it off, slap it on the charger, pick up your other battery, slap it on so the other kid can play. And that battery came charged as well, fully charged. So yeah, looks like they're going to be ready to give it a try. Okay, and you're also going to want to put back in your faceplate. So same way it came out, you're going to just slide it in. It's going to click in. You're going to feel it click in. There's 2 notches on the top and 2 notches on the bottom. So you get a general idea. This is about how much strap you should have. Okay, you can see the opening. That's about how much of an opening you're going to need. If it's closed in, if you squeeze the Velcro too tight here, this isn't going to fit in as good. So if you're having a hard time getting this in, loosen this up just a little bit. All right, so it's all together. One step I still needed to tell you was that cord that's hanging off, you do need to plug that into the side of the headset. You can see right here. Okay, that's how you're going to get this battery. Well, there's no battery on it right now. That's how you're going to get the battery that goes here to go through to tell the headset that you have external power. So basically, I'm going to put a battery on right now. And like I said, it's very easy. Let go of it, lights up. And when you're ready to try this on for the first time, let me back up a little bit. It's probably easier to take this and bend it up out of the way. Okay? And then you're going to place it on your head, and you're going to pull this down around to where this cup, it's concaved, fits nicely around the back of your head. Everybody's heads are shaped different, so this nub on the back, you want this nub to be right in the center. And you'll feel it when you put it on. I'll show you right now. So you're going to basically bend this up, put the goggles to your eyes and then fold this down over. And for me, I mean, I haven't even tightened it yet, and you can see it's on pretty good already. So I'm going to bend this down till this is all snug, and then you're just going to turn the dial clockwise. And right there for me, that feels good. Yeah, everything feels really good. I don't think there's any more adjustments that I need to make. This feels so secure compared to the strap that was on here before. So I'll get back to you with how long these batteries last. I gotta still have my daughters test it out. So take it off. You're just gonna turn the dial in the opposite direction. And you can see it's pulling in and away from my face. That's a huge adjustment. So just one little turn like that. Three turns and it's all the way to my face. Turn it the opposite way, and you can see how easy that is to adjust. I love it. Yeah, that's about it for that. Okay, so we put the batteries through the full test. We're playing Beat Saber, and what we found out is with the headset first fully charged, and then we charged the batteries fully on the back, and when she ran it for the first time, I think it was a full 3 hours of play she got with the headset battery running out, and then the battery, the extended battery, and we did not have to hook up the third battery to get 3 hours. If we had hooked up the third battery, she would have gotten probably 6 hours of continuous play. So yeah, very pleased with the headset. Both my daughters have tried out the headset. It fits way better than the straps. No complaints. And that's about it, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget, if you want to pick up any of these items, everything is down in the description. If you have any questions, comments, write to me. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications. Thanks, everybody.